the best platform to post it, and then start sifting through thousands of emails and CVs, then start short.
Yeah, I needed to post that. Hi, it's been a while since I brought you to the kitchen. How have you been? How have you been? What is this? What is showing? Oh yeah, the edge of this thing. I'm wondering what is showing. Yeah, how are you guys doing? I am making dinner. I just boiled water in the kettle and I put in the pasta to cook. Lesson number 1, please don't put your pasta and then cold water and then boil it like githeri. Boil your water and then dip your pasta into the boiled water. Lesson number 2, put salt. Salt your pasta while it's boiling so that it can be tasty. Lesson number 3, you're gonna sieve that water that you boiled your pasta in. So don't put oil. It's not rice. Don't put oil. It is useless to put oil in the water when you're boiling pasta because you're gonna sieve the water anyway. So yes, welcome to my kitchen. Let's make dinner. Man, I am starving. I am starving so much. This is dinner, late lunch / dinner. Guys, I'm starving. The fact that I have to be starving and be the one cooking is hilarious. I want to be a child all over again. This is boiling so dramatically. I have to keep stirring, otherwise. And I think I used a small pot for the amount of pasta I'm making. So I have to keep stirring. You see how it bubbles? Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys how it bubbles. But before that, the fact that I have to be hungry and be the one cooking makes me miss being a child. Well, you see how they, like, moms always had like snacks or little bitings that the child can eat because, yeah, wacha mtoto akule, akonja sana. I miss that. I miss being a child. Okay, I'm not cute when I cry. I shouldn't be crying in front of people, honestly. I don't know how to cute cry. You see, I used to think when you're crying, it's those ones for the movies where there's like a napkin. Until I cry, guys. When I cry, it's... I don't look pretty. Anyway, let me show you my pasta. I mixed whole grain pasta and the other one that is clearly not whole grain. Can you tell the whole grain is the browner one? Because why not mix? I mean, I made this one half, it remained, so I thought to throw it in the packet. Usually I make a whole packet, which tends to be enough for the both of us. I hope none of them cooks before the other, because that will be yeah. So let me keep boiling that until it's almost ready as I cut onions. Guys, there's a little trick I do. Anytime I buy chicken pieces, I freeze them in the quantity that we will need to use. And sometimes when I go to pick what to defrost, I don't know what piece I'm defrosting. So today I picked wings without knowing. I didn't know if it was wings, thighs, breasts. So I thought I was gonna fry everything together with the pasta, but because it's wings, we are throwing that into the air fryer. I'm too lazy, man. Should I put a little, I don't know, things to like spice this up? I feel like I've been eating chicken that is well spiced. I feel like just eating chicken as chicken. Or maybe I should air fry it like this, and maybe I'm gonna dip it in barbecue sauce and fry it some more. So for now, let's put that inside the... Okay, I need to pull this some more. Pull it some more. Let's switch on. No, oops, That's not the one that is plugged in. Let's plug in the correct thing. Is this the one? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's the one. So on mode. Let's go all the way to chicken. Wait, let me show you all the modes that this thing has. There's preheat, fries. What are these things called? What are these things called, guys? I've forgotten. They're called... Ugh, I don't eat them. No wonder. I don't remember the name. But there's ribs. There's our chicken there. Clearly, it's 180 for 20 minutes. And there's fish. There's a T-bone steak. There's cheese. There's what are these? Oh, man, I'm hungry. Forgive me. But anyway, we're using the chicken, right? And then you start it. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna go into my spicy rawa and get the barbecue sauce that will go into this chicken. We had another barbecue sauce. This one. Since we've run out of buying things in bulk, we didn't run out yet. We actually have another whole new one in the pantry. There's still some more sauce here. The one that I thought had run out is this one, which I think usually this one is very big. It doesn't fit here enough to close this. So what we do, we put the usable amount here and we keep this in the pantry. And there's another full one like this one that's not used. So that's what I'm using. I don't know, should I use both or just use the HP one? This is very rare to find. Ah, okay, don't break. Don't break, sir. Don't break. This is very rare to find, so whenever we find it, we buy. But other than that, we use this one. It's plenty in Carrefour. And they have a bunch of them. There's barbecue sauce. There's another one with whatever flavor. Yeah, we buy whichever we find. And my pasta is overcooking. Run and save the pasta. Pasta is ready and I've poured it in this strainer. And I'm gonna wash it with water. Wash it with cold water. Wash your pasta. It stops it from continuing to cook and then gives it the hardened texture, and then removes the extra starch from the pasta. So after you've drowned the pasta, you can set it aside, and then now I will fry my peas and maybe tomatoes, and then add in some basil and put in the pasta, right? So let's do that. Oh, I should be cutting onions, but why am I crying? Mr. Mans likes to say that you cry when cutting onions. Jesus. And if you don't want to cry when you're cutting onions, and you just don't develop an emotional attachment to the onions. Who says that? But he doesn't cry when he cuts onions. But Mimi, when I cut onions. Guys, my tears are just right here. I am crying. Let's chop these onions, guys. I just paused the wings because remember we are dipping them in barbecue sauce. Today we are doing some lazy cooking. Usually I should have marinated them, but did I do that? No. So what's gonna happen is they've already fried for half the time. So I will dip them barbecue sauce for the other half. So let's put, I've already put our beautiful mom gifted us these sufurias, and I really love them. Like, ignore all non-stick sufurias. These ones are the goods because they don't burn your food. They evenly cook your food and your food doesn't stick. I used to think I will give a priority to buying non-stick sufurias until this came, and I'm gonna be cooking in this for a while because these ones are really nice and I can cover them. Look, they didn't come with covers, but I found a way to improvise. See, is my food covered or not? Yeah, so that's what I'll be cooking with for a while. So let's check on the chicken. This is where we are at with the chicken, and I am pouring barbecue sauce on the chicken. I don't think this is how you should do it, but this is how I will do it. And then I will use this to paka everywhere. It's half cooked, so I'm gonna dip it after this to cook for the other half. See? Well applied. Man, did I even put salt in this thing? Yeah, that's it. I don't want to put a lot and waste. Let me put some salt. This is the salt we're using, herbal seasoning mix by Melvin's, and I like it. I actually like this type of salt. We're not putting a lot. I guess that's enough, right? Whew. And then we go in for the second round. Play. 11 more minutes remaining and our chicken ribs will be, wings will be ready. Let's check on the onions. Hi onions, must be nice to be cooking. I don't want them to burn, I just want them a little brown. Let me add garlic and tomato paste. It's always nice to add tomato paste at this stage, so that your tomato paste gets in some flavor. So tomato paste, basil, garlic. That's what we're doing now. This is 1 spoon tomato paste, 1 spoon garlic that has oxidized and become this color, but it's still healthy to eat. And as you know from before, I buy basil in this dried basil, and then so I'll put that in. There's never too much basil, so I just poured it in. And I'll let this saute for a while, and then I will add my tomatoes. I had forgotten to add a bit of ground ginger, so that's what I've added. Most of my ingredients I store them in the fridge already ground, so when I have to cook, it's just take and go. Guys, see the tomatoes I'm dealing with. I bought these tomatoes very fresh and green, and I forgot to let them ripen before I put them in the fridge, so that's how we're eating them. But then, if I cut, they're not too bad inside, so that's what we're having. The green of these tomatoes is actually the reason I put in tomato paste. Otherwise, tomato paste is not necessary in this recipe. You can proceed with your well-ripened tomatoes. And yeah, see, it brings a pop of color to add tomato paste, right? And usually I blend my tomatoes, but today, man, I'm hungry and I'm not thinking, and I do not have energy. So we're going to let this cook down until they're soft. A little soy sauce to help deglaze the sufuria. and then a little water. If you have like oyster sauce, whatever type of sauces, this would be a good time to add. If you like a bit of honey, if you like whatever you like, those fluidy saucy things, this would be a good time to put them. And then let your tomatoes cook down. The next thing that's gonna go in is this, peas. We like our pasta with peas. It's a perfect way to eat your peas. So let's let this cook down as I sort out the peas. Please don't forget to add your salt. I've added salt right before letting my tomatoes cook. And then now I will cover this up and let that cook. Let's check on the chicken. 3 minutes remaining. I can pause and have a sneak peek. What I'll do though, I will try to turn these pieces of chicken. So give me a minute while I get something to help me do that. I want some type of even browning, so what I will do is do this. Right, you see how brown and nice they are on this side. I will turn them on this other side. Right, all of them. They're a little bit less brown on this other side, so that's what I want to brown. In this stage, on the side that is less brown, I'll just add a drop of barbecue sauce. Rub that in. Rub that in, and then we're taking them in. Only this time round I want to add the thyme. So wait, it comes to the thyme, and I'll add around 6 more minutes. So there were 3. No, I want to add around 8. So there were 3, I've added 5, there are 8 now. And go. My peas are well sorted and clean, and I'm impatient, so I'm not waiting for the tomatoes to cook. I'm adding them right now, and I will let them cook together. Whatever will go in after this will be the pasta, and I think I might be adding a little more basil. There is never too much basil to these meals. I'm sensing crisis happening here because I don't think this pot is big enough. But let me mix. Cheese will go onto this pasta, but not now, in the plate. That's how I like to do it. Let me mix off camera and I'll show you the results. You see this? This is what I was going for. And that sound is the chicken being ready. Oh my goodness. Let me serve this and show you after it's plated. I wanted to take a video as I grated the cheese, but a girl only has one hand. So this is how it looks plated. There you have your wings. This is avocado, the pasta, and then top it up with grated cheese, both mozzarella and cheddar. And enjoy your meal. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to dig into this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have.